let's jump in to some really good basketball. Okay. That happened at the Olympics. Jumping into the men's, who I think the world's catching up. But let's go over what happened. Brazil not caught up yet. It was pretty much just they tipped it up and then that was pretty much game. But the U.S. won that 122 to 87. The starting five of LeBron, Devin Booker, Drew Holiday, Joel Embiid, Steph Curry. Devin Booker led Team USA with 18 points. Bruno Caboclo, I can never get his last name right, of Brazil led all
Caboclo.
scores with 30. Kevin Durant passed Lisa Leslie for the most points in U.S. Olympic basketball history with 489 all-time points by the end of the game. Everyone played on it with that game. This game, it was, like I said, it was a nothing burger of a game.
Yeah.
Your typical. If you watched your Team USA from 1992, not counting 2004 and on, those are the type of games that you expect. And just us coming out being way better than the other team, and you're like, okay, here we go. But we played Serbia the next game, who has the best player in the world, in Jokic. There really isn't a doubt in that. I don't think anyone really ever denies that he is pound for pound the best player in basketball right now. He's proven it for the past like 3 years. But but anytime you play a team for the fourth time or third time, something like that, it's just hard to beat that team that many times in this short of a time period. And Serbia, all counts and purposes, outplayed us. But we're America, and that's why you play all the minutes, and that's why you have Steph Curry on your team. But no, they came back. U.S. came back from about a 17-point deficit at one point, and it was just bad. I mean, we were down by like 14 and a half. We couldn't cut into the lead in the third quarter, and then this crazy thing happened. Steve Kerr put the best players on the court at the same time. Okay, because most people don't realize that Kevin Durant, LeBron James, and Steph Curry hadn't really played meaningful minutes together in this Olympics. But that being said, Kevin Durant was being held out because of injuries and stuff like that. So they really hadn't got to it. And you could really tell. And it wasn't like U.S. played bad. This was just a good basketball game on that. But getting to the things here, LeBron, Devin Booker, Drew Holiday, Joel Embiid, Steph Curry started. Serbia had Nikola Joker, Bogdanovic, Alexa Dorovic, and Petrusev. There we go.
I put those words specifically for Josh to pronounce them.
Right. Bogdanovic kept talking crap to Carmelo on the sidelines, and you just piss us off. That's all we want. Just give us a little bit. But he was talking crap, and you know what? For about 2.5 through all 3 quarters, his team was backing up. He really didn't do much, but his team was backing it up. Steph Curry led all scores with 36 points, one shy of tying Carmelo Anthony's single points record of 37. LeBron had a triple-double, 16, 12, and 11, which is 16 points, 12 rebounds, 11 assists. Joker had a double-double, surprise, 17 points, 11 assists. And then everyone but Jason Tatum and Tyrese Halliburton played, which Boston Celtics fans are pissed.
They're so wonderful, aren't they?
Yeah. And then the main event. Okay, there was no way U.S. was losing this game just because typically when you watch a team, especially in the tournament, like the NCAA tournament, and they're the better team, if there's going to be one game where it doesn't matter if one team's really on, you might be a little off or something like that. And if you don't catch them then you're not going to catch them. So after we pulled out Serbia, we're like, we're winning this. And then if you look it up, we're playing them on August 10th, 2024. Those are, if you do it right, those are Kobe Bryant's 3 numbers that he wore as a professional. He wore number 8 and 24 for the Lakers, and then he wore number 10 for Team USA. So I was like, we better win by 81. So I was a little disappointed we only won by 11. But it was actually a lot closer than we thought. But Steph Curry put everyone to sleep in France. But the starting five was LeBron, Devin Booker, Joel Embiid, Kevin Durant, and Steph Curry. And then Steph led Team USA with 24 points, shooting 8 for 12 on 3-pointers. Wemby led all scorers with 26 points. And LeBron had a double-double again with 14 points and assists. Everyone but Tyrese Halliburton and Derek White played. And then Soul, there's a couple of nuggets there that if you want to go over real quick before I kind of get into what I thought about this game.
Well, first off, Yabusele of France played his heart out. Had such a good game. The moment too when like he shot over LeBron, I was just like, you don't need to win the gold. That's your moment right there. Like, just have that, like, frame it, put it in your house. Just when people come over, just show it, be like, look at this. Look at this beauty. And then the other thing that we have is just the French fans. They've been booing Embiid this whole tournament. And when he finally got his medal, everyone was doing the
come on,
hands,
bring it.
And just look at how happy he is. Oh, there we go. Just winning. look at that smile. It was worth it. It was.
It was. And to go on with Joel, he's a dog. People are talking, giving him crap. He's been getting crap all the time in the NBA. And then he was kind of getting crap because he really wasn't playing very well in the group stage.
Right.
But then when the actual tournament, the single elimination happened, Joel showed up in every game.
He was playoff Joel instead of playoff Jimmy. He's like, I'm waiting for the knockout rounds.
Right, he was waiting for the knockout rounds because he stepped up big, especially against. I mean, Brazil. Everyone had a great time. That really wasn't much of a game, but he played great against Serbia. He played great against France. And I will say this, guys. In 4 years from now, the best player in the tournament is going to be playing for France. Victor Wembanyama is a freak, and he's only 20 years old.
Yep.
So you're going to have you're probably going to have a little bit thicker frame, a little bit more in his prime Wemby in 4 years. And yes, will Team USA always be able to field top to bottom the best roster, but they want to have the best player. And we better have the second, third, and fourth best players that we do, because Jokic was the best player in the tournament, but we have Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, and LeBron, and you go down the line on that. But Wemby is going to be a problem. He's going to be fun to watch for you San Antonio Spurs fans out there, and it's just going to be seeing great how much more his game already is going to develop. There's amazing. We can't show them anything because the Olympics doesn't like people showing stuff. But there's some great screenshots of Steph Curry shooting over Wemby, and he hits that. There's the rainmaker that he did at the end to make everyone go night night. He could have easily passed it back to Durant, but he's Steph Curry.
Durant and LeBron were both open.
Wide open. But you know what? Steph Curry's like, I got this fadeaway over 2 6'8" dudes. Yeah, I got this. So it was fun there. But all in all, the game is catching up to US. Obviously more in the men's side than the women's. We'll get in the women's here in a second. I thought it was just more of, yes, it's a little bit for the women's, but more of the women's just didn't play like crap in the last game. But this was, if anyone will watch like good competitive basketball, I'd show them the Serbia and France game, and that's what's cool about it. Is it's a different style, but you have the best players in the world competing. You don't have LeBron sitting at home. You don't have Steph Curry and Kevin Durant all sitting at home. You have the best players for that country playing for each.
And Bam got his second medal.
Yep. They realized in the Serbia game, Bam can't hit the corner three. All right, Bam, sorry, you can't play for the rest of the game. You can't hit your corner three on that. But when push comes to shove, I know some people were saying LeBron got the MVP. Some people were saying it should have been Steph. I think that's a fun argument to have. And that opens up a can of worms to all those other people on the internet that have an NBA take that they won't let go as far as their feelings on LeBron and Steph.
Some people having NBA and WNBA takes. What?
Yeah, I know, it's crazy, right? But that's why basketball is bigger than the Olympics, at least here in the U.S. People care more about the NBA than they do Olympics, which I understand when it comes around every 4 years, and we typically don't send our best players. This just happened to be we sent our best players. I mean, even now they put Team USA, are we world champions now? People are like, no, because you didn't win the world championships FIBA. And I'm like, you semantic mother truckers. I don't care.
Like, I understood when Noah Lyles was just like, of the United States, he was correct there. But the people saying, no, you're not the world champions, I mean, like, we did play against the world.
We
like,
did play
I
against the world.
understand, but you're being semantics. But Jerry Miller here said Steph put them all to sleep. Mm-hmm. He sure did. Him and LeBron both doing that.
Yeah,
was
and
great.
Then he had the hoodie. Did you see the hoodie where he had the French night, but it's in French?
And also, like, nuit. The picture after the game with him and his child that looks so fresh that people are like, why is this child out with the public right now? Yeah. The one time Jokic didn't sweep LeBron.
Yep.
There we go. Tyrese Halliburton posted a caption saying, when you're in a group project and do none of the work. Yeah, he still got that A, though.
Still got that A.
And this might be the last time LeBron plays in the Olympics unless he rides the bench.
Honestly, LeBron, if he was 50 years old, would probably still make an NBA roster. He's just a freak with that. But it depends on how much LeBron wants to play, because we all know the world revolves around LeBron if you ask LeBron. But he's gotten to that point where he can make it happen. So
all right.
No one's told him no ever since. So